Hi guys, this is Svein on the Threezero channel back again, and today we're gonna have a look at the Threezero 1/6 scale The Walking Dead figure, the Governor. And as you can see, here is the box, and it's the same as with all the other boxes in the past. You got a portrait of the actor on the front there. You got the name, the Governor, in the reflective glossy paint there on a matte background. The Walking Dead logos, and yeah, it's the same packaging as with all the other figures. You got the picture of the actor on the back here, the Governor on the side, Walking Dead logo on the top, and some text and stuff on the bottom. And again, as always, you got this magnetic flap with a picture of the actor in the inside there, as well as a display window for the figure. And yeah, that's about it for the box itself. Let's open it up and have a look at the contents. Inside the box you find a plastic clamshell with the contents, as well as this bag with some sort of form, warranty sheet, and you get some instructions, or at least an overview of the content. You get a pair of fists holding melee or weapons hands. You get firearm hands. You got the wristwatch, coat, submachine gun, katana sword, pistol, knife, and the figure. And yeah, that's about it for that. Now, in the trays here, there are two trays. You have the one with the figure and extra hands, and you get one with the accessories. So we can take a look at the accessories first. As always, you get this coat, it's nicely done with some pleather in the neckline here, lined. There are buttons on one side, but I can't see any buttonholes there, so it's not meant to be buttoned up. And the pockets are functional though, you can put stuff in there. So yeah, that's it for the coat. You also get his watch here. And it's made in one piece, plastic, painted with silver buckle there, and the watch itself right there, nicely detailed. You get his gun here, and you can't cock the gun, but you can move the top piece back here, and you also have a removable clip. So that's the handgun. You also get this katana blade. I think it's Michonne's blade when he takes it from her in the show. It's nicely done, all in plastic. So there's that. You also get this knife. Done in plastic. Black handle and some brass striping in there. And yeah, I think the whole piece is painted silver, and then they painted the handle black, and yeah, got some weathering in it too. So there's that. You also get this submachine gun. With the shoulder strap here. You can move this handle back and forth. You can remove the clip, and to my knowledge, those are the only moving pieces on this weapon, as I can see. You also get four extra wrist pegs, and that's about it for the accessory tray. Then we have the figure itself, and here's how that's packed. You get a pair of closed fists, nicely sculpted and painted. Get a pair of those. You get a pair of knife holding hands. and the hands are slightly bendable, but yeah, you got a pair of those, and you get a pair of gun holding hands, nicely sculpted too. And then you have the figure, and the figure has plastic bags on the shoes, on both hands, and on the head sculpt. And let's have a close look at the head sculpt here, and it's a very nice looking head sculpt. I don't see any mold line in the hair, and that's very good. So nicely done head sculpt. I got this pleather jacket. I'm not sure if the pockets, yeah, the chest pocket seems functional. Inside of the jacket you have his shirt with a functional pocket there too. And yeah, blue shirt, brown belt, and a second belt with the knife and gun holsters there. You got the pants, and you get the shoes, really nicely done. There's the back of the figure. And yeah, this time they done it right. They didn't use seamless arms on this figure, so the figure can actually hold a proper bend, and that's nice. And it's double jointed too, but it's a little stiff, the lower joint here on mine, but yeah, you get a nice deep bend there. And straight out of the box you got the relaxed hands, and yeah, and as always double jointed knees. Just got to make sure the pants doesn't get caught in the joints. But yeah, the boots are plastic, but you get some movement in there, so that's good. Pull up the leg here. So yeah, and let me put on some the accessories, and I'll be right back. Here is the figure fully decked out, or as much as it possibly could though. He got the submachine gun in his right hand there, the pistol in the holster there, and he got the knife in the holster on his other side here on the belt. And yeah, looks pretty awesome to me. There is a loop here on the knife holster that's supposed to go around the handle of the knife, but I can't for the life of me get this over the butt on the knife there, and you can't slide the knife up in there first either and down in the sheath because the blade is way too long. So it's gonna stay like that, I assume. And something else I have found out too is that the leather jacket or pleather jacket, it stains a little. Let me move the camera closer here. I'm not sure if you can see it on my fingers. There's some black stains on my fingers from handling the jacket, but I don't think it will stain the figure itself or the accessories if you keep them away from the jacket, because on the inside it's lined with some lining, and the outside is painted. The inside of the jacket is more brown, if the camera will focus. The jacket is more brown on the inside, but looks more to be kind of a dark brown or black on the outside. So I think they dyed the jacket somehow, and it stained my fingers when handling it. Just so you know that. And yeah, I will probably pose this figure with a machine gun in his hand there. On display. Got to play with the pose a bit though, but yeah. That's pretty much it for the figure. Now, if you want to display him with this coat on, you got to remove the pleather jacket, and at some point this jacket might start cracking, and yeah, in one shape or another it will probably start falling apart or something over time, and then I might change to this coat, because I think it's gonna be difficult to find a replacement jacket for the figure. But I'm gonna display my figure with what's on him right now. So this jacket will go in the box. The set of leftover hands, only swapped out the gun holding hand there, so the rest of the hands will go in the box as well, and so will the sword, because I already have Michonne displayed with her sword in my display case. So this one will go in the box too. And for the first time in quite some time actually, I've put extra pieces that's not hands into a box, and I usually don't do that with the Walking Dead figures from Threezero. Everything usually have a place to go, but this is a accessory piece takes from another character in the show. It's not his personal accessory piece for too long anyway in the show, so there's no need to display the figure with it. And the extra hands, that goes without saying. You can't use more than 2 hands at any given time anyway. The coat, it gives him a slightly different appearance on display if you want that, but it's either the coat or the leather jacket that goes into the box, because you can't use them both at the same time. So these are things that goes in the box in my display here. Other than that, it's a really awesome figure. It's another character addition to my display. I think I've seen Threezero announce a third Rick Grimes figure. Can't remember which season it was, but I have the season 1 figure version, and I have the first version that Threezero made, that I think it's the season 7 or something. I don't see the point of making more figures of characters we're already gotten. I think they should just make new characters. So this one is the latest one in the line so far. Hopefully we'll see more the Walking Dead characters down the line, but I hope it's not gonna become a trend that Threezero starts making new versions of the same characters they've already put out. So yeah, and I think this is it for this review. This was the Threezero 1/6 scale The Walking Dead The Governor figure, and yeah, I think it's a good figure. It's a great likeness to the actor, and it will expand the display or the collection. And as I said, hopefully we will get more of these characters. And yeah, so if you like this review, please give the video a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. And as always, go nuts in the comments, and I'll catch you on the next one, guys. Bye bye.